to be a survivor. Everyday struggle is rough, so I'm a rider. Seen it all, done it all, time I fly by ya. Real words of wisdom, vividly spitting fire. Yo, what up? It's your boy HipHopGamer. You already know what it is. You already know how I go down. Listen, one love, God bless, let's talk. First off, I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but I was on Twitter, and I had a little beef going back and forth with Gies from Polygon.com, right? And what the situation was basically about was he gave Destiny a 6 out of 10. Now, if you don't like a game, cool. Like, it's your opinion. You're entitled to it. No problem. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, opinions can also be challenged. You know what I'm saying? You have a right to have one, but they also can be challenged. And a lot of times when I play a game and I'm like really blown away by a game, and I see other people that's not blown away by it, I kind of want to pick their brain to understand why they feel the way they feel, because it's so far in between with Destiny. Like, this game is hands down great, period, in my opinion. This is a great with a capital T at the end. Like, the shit is phenomenal, dog. Seriously. So I wanted to pick his brain about stuff. There's a lot of interesting things that he said in his Twitter feed, and I want to break things down to you, all right? I want you guys to understand that a lot of people in this industry that you follow, that you think is so amazingly talented or gifted at their work, I'm going to expose some things. So I just want you guys to understand and follow me, because it's about to go down right now. Let's get it in. First thing is this, right? When I was talking to Arthur, and I asked him about it, the first thing he did was send me an image of GameSpot, Giant Bomb, EGM, everybody, like all those other particular websites that didn't particularly like the game as well. They gave it like a 6 as well. So in my mind, I'm like, I don't give a damn what a million people could say they didn't like it. I don't give a damn. My thing is, I just want to pick your brain to understand how did you come to that conclusion, because you're a gamer and I'm a gamer and I'm playing this game. I'm like, I give you an example. Anybody that's a true hip hop head, if I'm sitting at home listening to Biggie's album, Ready to Die, and you listening to Biggie's album, Ready to Die, and I love it and you don't like it, it creates a conversation, because your opinion is your own. But I'm gonna be like, yo, how you don't like that? Or you could be like, how do you like it? Like, it just warrants a conversation. So that's what I did. So he sent me that image. So I told him I don't give a damn about the image. I want to know what your thoughts are. So then we started talking about being critical. Now, he posted what his job title is to me. And his job title requires, keyword, dog, requires him to be critical. So let me tell you what that means. First off, the fact that he told me that this is his job to be critical, this is the reason why when I say I'm the #1 journalist and stuff, the reason why I say that is exactly that reason. See, a lot of these journalists out here, they look at gaming as a job for them. Now, I'm going to ask y'all, right now watching this video, dog, I'm going to ask y'all, how do you feel about your job? Like, a lot of people, when you wake up in the morning and you got to go to your job and you working, like, aren't you trying to get out of your job as fast as possible? When you go to your job, you're like, oh, it's Monday. But when Friday comes, you're like, yeah. Why? Because you don't have to be at your job. You don't have to see your job. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people got jobs that they love. But the average person don't want to get up and go to their job. You want to know why? Because their job a lot of times doesn't fit with their actual passion that they have in life. Things that they really want to do in life. You see what I'm saying? And that's the difference between me and these other journalists, dog. Gaming is my life, son. Hold on. Like, y'all don't understand me. This lady right here, that lady right there, her, that's my grandmother, dog. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like I said, I've been playing games since I was 4. This ain't no job for me. This is my life. I live, eat, sleep, breathe games, yo. You know what I'm saying? I got my family. I got my friends. I put God first. I love my games. Like, this is me. So when I play video games, I have a different type of eye, a different type of ear, a different type of heart, a different type of feel with the controller when I play games. Because it's my life. It's not a job like how it is for Arthur. That's one. And two, the whole thing about being critical. Here's the bullshit with the whole critical part. Sometimes there's nothing to be critical about. I'll give you an example. Back in the day, and this is going to lead me to my next theory. Well, not theory. It's going to lead me to my next thing that Arthur Gies said that's going to prove my point about this industry and why review scores, the numbers, need to be removed. Shout out to my man Torrance Davis, my mentor, because he's on the same shit that I'm on in terms of getting number scores removed in the industry, and it'll reveal a lot of things. Yo, we about to have fun on this Shots Fired. Shots Fired! Y'all ready? Let's go. So check this out, right? So my thing is, me and Arthur, we going back and forth. Now, my thing is this. When he was talking about being critical, I said, if you are playing Super Mario Brothers back in the 80s and stuff like that, you playing Super Mario Brothers, was you critical on the jump sound? Was you critical on when the fireball was shot out? Or was you just a kid like, yo, this game is crazy. Oh, I killed King Koopa. Oh, you want to know why? Because if something, listen to me, y'all, if something is bad in a video game and you a hardcore gamer, it's going to reveal itself to you. You don't pick up a video game and be like, all right, what's bad about it? What's bad? I need to find something bad. I need to find something bad. But according to Arthur from Polygon.com, his job is to be critical. So no matter what game it is, you have to find something that you can criticize. Even if there's nothing to criticize, because there is games out there that's just great. Just like Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk. Anybody criticizing the way he does the moonwalk? You were just amazed by him doing it because it was amazing to see. Certain games are just amazing to play. Not everything needs to be criticized or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong. You have criticizing and then you have critiquing. Critiquing could come from experience, meaning I play games so much that I could tell you or I could advise a developer, you know, how the community may respond to certain things because I play your game so much that I may see something or feel something that you didn't, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Things like that to help out and assist. But for someone to criticize everything, Arthur, you ain't no game developer. Like, what? But that's just a whole nother conversation. The point is this. What bothers me is that because your job is required to criticize something, you're always going to try to find something bad even when there's nothing there that's bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a strong word, saying the word bad. You can not like something, but just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's bad. I could play a game and I'm like, I can't stand this game, but it doesn't mean the game is bad. What it means that it may not be a game for me and my style of play, but it doesn't mean because I don't like it, the game is bad. Because it ain't broke, it ain't, you see what I'm saying? That's the difference. A lot of people get their personal feelings attached to something, not thinking or realizing that there's a whole world out there that's going to play the same shit. Feel me? So let's move on. Now, when I was talking about the Super Mario joint just now, Arthur replied to me saying, well, I was 5 years old when I was playing Super Mario. I didn't know any better. So I said to him, so you don't think kids could like play games and give you an honest review on them? You don't think kids, because kids is honest, like they'll tell you, I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, kids lie about things to get out of trouble, but like generally kids will just tell you the truth. They'll tell you the honest to God truth regardless of your feelings. Like they'll just say whatever they want to say. So the point is, like, when you're younger, like I got nephews, man, that play games with me, and the things they say and the way they express their thoughts is better than half the journalists out here that get paid to do it. Period. period. I know this for fact. Okay? So what I'm trying to explain to you guys is Arthur feels that because he was younger, it didn't matter. And now that you're older, you could do this, you could do that. Dude, there's kids right now working iPods and iPhones, fixing computers, that doing things that a lot of adults can't do in the same field. So for you to kind of discredit what a kid would say about their own experience because of their age just shows your immaturity at your age currently. And you already know I got respect for Arthur because he was willing to debate me and go back and forth, whereas a lot of other websites wouldn't do that because they feel that they're above and beyond certain things. In reality, they don't want to get their ass handed to them by somebody from the hood. Somebody that talks slang, talks street, that got their hip-hop background. They don't really want to get embarrassed by that. Because certain corporations will be like, yo, you let him do that to you? Fired. I'm my own boss. Remember that. Now, let's get a little deeper into this situation. Now, Destiny 6.0 and Titanfall gets a 9 out of 10. Now, when I do, like my reviews and stuff like that, I don't compare games. I look at that game only, and review that game based off that game's merits. That's it. I don't do the comparison stuff. The reason why I'm bringing this particular situation up is because Arthur Gies reviewed Titanfall and he reviewed Destiny. And I noticed something different in terms of his approach to the way he reviewed these games. And that's why I got to bring this up. It's time for the exposing to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's time for it to go down. Y'all with me? Are you with me? All right. Let's get it in. So, Arthur was talking about Titanfall, right? He was talking about how, you gotta play the campaign and stuff like that. It's fun to play the single player campaign because it's basically just like the multiplayer, so it's fun to play it. He also did mention that the story in the game, it doesn't bring it on home, like in terms of the narrative, whatever, but it's still fun to play, right? Okay. Now my thing is this. I'ma ask everybody a question right now. I'm going to ask all y'all a question right now. Have you ever in your life brought a video game that was marketed to have a story in it, and when you brought the game and you press start to play this game and you finish the game without needing to play it? Yes, I'm going to say that again. Have you ever went to the store, came home with a video game that you did not have to play in order to finish the game? Yes, Titanfall got a 9 out of 10, and you don't even have to play it to finish the game. You want to know why? Because it doesn't matter if you win, it doesn't matter if you lose. You always advance. Did you hear what the hell I just said? It got a 9 out of 10. That element right there is an embarrassment to the entire game industry. I never in my life played a game that I didn't have to play to beat it. That is embarrassing, okay? That's the first thing. And that game gets a 9 out of 10, right? Now, when you look at Destiny and they talk about the story, authors talk about the story, never really hits home. It never feels like an open world. It never feels this way. I'm like, dog, you're a liar. Author, you're lying, dog. Because when you play Destiny, you could go anywhere you want, whenever you want. It's not a linear experience because you could do what you want when you want. That's one. First off, Destiny is, I'm going to break down Destiny for y'all real quick. Let's talk graphics, right? Now, Titanfall got a 9 out of 10. Destiny got 6 out of 10. There's a reason why there's a reason why they wasn't even showing the Xbox 360 version of Titanfall. You want to know why they didn't show the Xbox 360 version of Titanfall for so long? Because it looked so much like the Xbox One version that people would have been like, why am I buying the Xbox One version when Titanfall was designed to sell the Xbox One? Because graphically, it was not a major leap. It's not a game that you're going to tell your friends to come over, hey, check out the new Xbox One, look at this game. Rise is a game that you do that with, not Titanfall. From a graphical standpoint, when you look at the graphics in Destiny, oh my God, the vegetation, you know, you see all the plants, the water, the lighting effects and everything. Graphically, Destiny is a monster, a sci-fi beast, period. Right? So that's one up. Gameplay. Okay, first off, Destiny is live. When I mean by live, you could be in your own single player game and you still see people in the same world that you're in, but they may be at a different level doing something different, but they still there. So you always feel like you are part of something that's alive and breathing and awakening. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Whether they in your fire team or not, you always feel like somebody's around you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything is going on. You always got help. Shit is real in the field in Destiny, dog. You don't get that in Titanfall. You know what I'm saying? Then let's talk about AI, right? The AI in Titanfall. Are you serious? Are you serious? There's a reason why everybody you kill in Titanfall is not a person. You got these skeptries, the AI. So what do they call it? Easy pickings. Easy pickings. That's what they call it, because those dudes are easy to kill. They don't do nothing. They come out there, stand there, and they get on one knee sometimes and shoot. You can stand next to them, and they'll still stand in one spot. And you want to talk about this is the greatest game, and it gets a 9 out of 10, and the AI is that poor? It's a multiplayer game with poor AI. It's supposed to be with people. Now, when you look at, what's the name? When you look at Destiny, when you shooting them, you see them ducking, dodging, hiding, peeking, trying to kill your ass. That's what you see in Destiny when you play that game. Period. Why do you think it's designed the way it's designed to? Because it's hard doing that shit by yourself. It's hard. For real. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. There's something going on here that ain't right. Now, other than that, Destiny got public events. So when you doing your own thing, there's a public event over there that you could go join another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people and just kill. Like, the game is amazing. Story-wise, this game is not full of a whole lot of cutscenes. So a lot of people are used to seeing cutscenes when it comes to getting the story's point across. You see what I'm saying? But when you look at Destiny, a lot of the stuff is narration. So you got to really listen to what's being said on top of the few cutscenes that they do show. But you got to listen to what's being said. And that's the thing. When you in a party with all your friends and you talking, you missing what's being said because you playing with your friends and doing all this other stuff. So a lot of people is actually missing key points of the story. Whose fault is that? Bungie's? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Yo, heating up right now, you know what I'm saying? So now the next thing I want to go on about is why number scores should not exist. Because a lot of people that don't know any better, that go to these websites to get their answer, so to speak. If you go to a website and you like, yo, Destiny look good, I see all these commercials, like, I want to get this game. Let me go to IGN and see what they gave it. That's the first thing. So they go into IGN not to read the review, not to look at the review. They go there to look at the score. You want to know why? Because people got a lot of things they need to do in their life, and they don't want to waste time on things. So if they want something, they're going to go there. And if they see a 6 out of 10, they're like, 6 out of 10? I thought this game, all right, cool, whatever, I ain't picking it up. They may not even read the review. They may not even watch the review. They may not do anything simply because they saw a score. You see what I'm saying? But if you go there and you want to see what a person think about a game, now you got to read it. Now you got to look more into it to see their thoughts. But then when you see their thoughts and you read into it, then you're going to want to look at other people's thoughts and see if they feel the same way. So now it's not about numbers anymore. It's about how people feel about the game. Because you want to be able to feel the same way or whatever, or feel a good way. So now people that didn't know any better are starting to do their own research. Simply because you remove the number. You know what I'm saying? So that's why if you eliminate numbers, you'll get better results. Now let's move on. To end this off, And I want you guys to understand, like, I was talking about Knack at one point in time, and a lot of people was like, yo, like, Knack is this. Why you supporting Knack? Knack ain't all of that, right? Now, I want to ask you guys something. Why is it that Mario is still accepted in the industry today, but a game like Knack isn't? All right, here's the answer. See, Mario, we grew up on Mario. So a lot of people in the industry, you know what I'm saying, with these jobs as journalists talking about games, they come from the Mario era. So they have a different feeling about Mario, because when you grow up with something, you have a different feeling about it. That's why, like, certain movies that are classic movies, it's hard for a person that grew up with that classic movie to see that classic movie redone in another way. It's like they can't accept it being redone because it was a time in their life where certain things was going on in their life. It was a certain time, a certain feeling, and that movie meant something to them, or that game meant something to them. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to see it redone because you can't relive that moment. So you're not going to accept it being done over because you can't do that moment in your life over. That's the attachment. Now, when you look at Knack, right? Knack is just like Mario in terms of a game that's fun. It has a unique character. It has a cool story. You know what I'm saying? Well, Mario never really had a story besides Save the Princess. But the point I'm trying to say is Knack is just like how Mario was back in the day. But the industry didn't respond to Knack simply because they didn't grow up on Knack. You feel me? It was something that was thrown in the pot at a different point in time in their life. Now, there's a kid out there right now that see Knack for the first time, and they're like, oh, Knack is crazy. So Knack to a kid nowadays would be Mario to us back in the day. You see what I'm saying? But to me, I still got that kid-like feel. I understand what real gaming is all about. So whether I'm older or younger, I never lost the soul of what made me a gamer and what the reason why we play games. I never lost that. That's what makes me different from everybody else. And that's why people may look at me like I'm crazy. But the reason why they look at me like I'm crazy is because they the ones that's lost. You feel me? So I think I spoke enough. But the point I really wanted to get across is your opinion is your own. Okay, your opinion is your own. At the end of the day, it's your money. You're going to buy whatever you want to buy. So let your opinion be your own. That's one. Two, review scores, we need to get them removed because I want people to actually be thinkers again when it comes to games. I want them to feel again. I want them to have fun again when it comes to games. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. That's what I believe will make everybody that much more excited again about the game industry as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And just to leave you guys with something to think about. In January, it was revealed that Machinima and EA was caught with payola schemes with YouTube, with a lot of YouTube personalities and stuff, right? Now, we all know Respawn created Titanfall, which is published by EA, and it came out in March, 2 months after the payola got discovered, right? When Titanfall came out, it got 9s and 10s across the board, right? And when it got 9s and 10s across the board, not only that, but when it came out, all these YouTube personalities was playing the game, streaming it, all at the same time because they was told to, okay? So I said that to say this, right? When you see things like that happen, right? And then you see Destiny, Bungie sending out copies a day before the game comes out because they want you to spend time with the game and really, really understand what the game is about and then put your review out there. They kind of trying to want to make it fair. Then on top of that, you have to understand that at press events, this Destiny isn't a game where you play it, you finish the campaign, and that's it. This is a game that's spanning over 10 years. So this is truly the beginning of a long journey in this franchise. And within this game, you're just discovering and learning about who you are, what are you here to do, what's going on. This is just the intro of a franchise. We all have this information, but it's not being spread out correctly like how Bungie told us in terms of letting us know what this game is about, what it is, and it's not like your regular average game. From a story standpoint or any standpoint, it's definitely a different game, so you have to tell your audience what to expect. You feel me? Yeah, it's your responsibility as a journalist to do that. So, you know, from looking at the way Titanfall was treated and to see the way Destiny is treated and just everything in between. You know, don't forget Polygon is funded by Microsoft. Now, I know y'all like, why would you bring that up? Are you trying to say that Polygon is corrupt? I'm not saying Polygon is corrupt. I'm just letting you know that there's information out there for you to review and research, just to have an open mind about what could be going on behind the scenes. Now, I don't have full proof on everything, so I don't speak on things that I don't have full proof of. But the proof that I do have in terms of the whole Machinima EA payola scheme, let's just say there's a reason why I'm not with Machinima no more. And there's a reason why I'm with Full Screen as a YouTube partner. Because I already seen what happened. So I know that for a fact. All right? It's your boy HipHopGamer, man. You already know what it is, man. If you want to see the best, you come here. ShotsFiredTV.com, man. Holla at your boy. Hot 97. You already know what it is, man. We out.